This is it, the Royal Rumble.
Get ready to crown a new champion tonight.
I just hope that Raw doesn't walk out of here with the title.
That won't happen. Have a little faith in Smackdown, will you?
3 of WWE's greatest superstars square off for the championship tonight, live on pay-per-view. The champion has gotten the better of him in their recent series of matches, but will tonight be his night?
I think it will. The championship is on the line, and he's going to pull out all of the stops tonight.
He suffered defeat at the hands of the champion recently, and he's not a superstar who handles losing well.
And with our most prestigious championship on the line, this is as perfect an opportunity for payback as he's going to get.
I can't imagine being in a worse position than this man after weeks of enduring overwhelming odds. Two titans of sports entertainment are coming for his championship.
And even if he survives tonight, he's still on Mr. McMahon's hit list.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. Ugh.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't, and that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well, and having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, that's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
I think these fans have had just about enough of King Booker.
That's because these fans have no respect for his accomplishments. Don't forget, he's a 5-time WCW champion.
WCW was a long time ago, partner, and quite frankly, Booker's attitude was a lot better in those days.
Yeah, well, his attitude won him the World Heavyweight Championship here on SmackDown, and that's something all the cheering fans in the world couldn't do for him.
He did it against all odds. He somehow managed to retain the title.
I hate giving this guy the least little bit of credit, but that was as impressive a victory as I have ever seen.
And the fact that he beat a superstar who's practically royalty on Raw makes it all the sweeter.
He did SmackDown proud for once. He showed everyone who's the dominant brand around here.
I can't imagine Mr. McMahon will be too happy about his victory, though.
For once in my life, I'm glad to be sitting next to you and not next to the chairman right now.
The champion still has Mr. McMahon to deal with, but for tonight at least, he remains a true king of sports entertainment.
Enjoy it while it lasts, fella.
With the Royal Rumble behind us, we're just over 2 weeks away from No Way Out. This is Michael Cole here with JBL, and the controversy surrounding our champion continues.
Yeah, Mr. McMahon seems to think he hasn't gotten his pound of flesh yet.
And I don't think he's too happy about our general manager standing in his way.
I'm not happy about it either. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Mr. McMahon, with all due respect, it's not a good use of SmackDown's resources to use our superstars to pursue a personal vendetta. And as long as I'm making decisions that benefit this brand, we both know that I can't be removed from my position.
Well, hold on there. I don't want to remove you. Quite the opposite, in fact. I want to reward you with an extended vacation until after WrestleMania. Fortunately, my daughter Stephanie is a former general manager, and I'm sure she'll fill in admirably until you return.
Don't forget to write.
I don't believe what we've just heard. Our general manager has been sent on an extended vacation, and Stephanie McMahon is the interim GM.
And now we're hearing that this is going to be a no disqualification non-title match against the champion.
The only thing standing between this man and the McMahons was our general manager, and he's just been removed from the equation.
If you thought things were bad for him before, you haven't seen anything yet.
We are just minutes away from Smackdown action coming to you tonight from Anaheim, California. And have you ever seen a crowd more excited than this one here?
Excited's not the word. These Anaheim fans can't wait to get going, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, partner. Let's get this show on the road.
There's the reversal. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years. These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
Rope break.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstar.
What happened to the lights?
Somebody must have fallen asleep at the switch.
Oh my God! Do you see what I'm seeing?
I see it, but I don't think he does.
He sure sees it now!
It might be the last thing he ever sees.
He was screwed. Plain and simple.
And he'll be lucky if that's the worst that happens to him before WrestleMania.